What's up, YouTube? My name is Colton, and you are watching DeVito's Pub. Happy that you're here. If you're watching this, congratulations. You somehow made it to my first video that I've ever created. Actually, I think it's my third, but the other two don't count. So I am creating this channel almost as like a helpmeet for myself, but hopefully as a helpmeet for others. I think right now, anyways, I've had a couple different directions that I think I want to take this thing, but I haven't decided on said direction yet. So a little bit about me. I am a PMP project manager by, I guess, professional trade. However, I am actually in the job market. My previous employer laid me off back in July, and I have been looking for a job since. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are in that boat and you are feeling down, don't just know that you're not alone. Um, it's pretty bad out there right now. With 5 years of professional experience and a professional certification, you would think that I could find something new pretty quickly, and I haven't been able to find anything. So it's been very, very defeating, and that's actually why I decided to start this YouTube channel, or at least kind of kick it off. And so I hope that this will at least be maybe a help meet for somebody as of right now. And as I try to figure out my niche, hopefully, those that are supportive of it or interested in it will support it. But yeah, no, it's been defeating. It's been a hard road. And especially with a wife and kid and another kid on the way, the pressure it's been heavy. So I've been trying to, do different things. I actually know a little bit of programming and started doing couple different coding projects, and I made a portfolio with the code, just a very basic vanilla JavaScript and HTML, CSS web page, really just a landing page, and then I've uploaded it to AWS, which is Amazon's cloud. If you know anything about that, Amazon kind of owns the world, by the way, with the cloud structure that they have. But yeah, no, it's been a long kind of just month and a half of trying to find something and getting just shut down time and time after time, talking to different friends and different fields, and they're like, yeah, we're on hiring freezes, and we have positions open, but we're not hiring for those. And so I'm like, oh no, this is here for the long term. So yeah, no, I was a civil construction project manager, like I said, PMP, and we're in the trenches, ladies and gentlemen. We are fighting. So this YouTube channel. Why are you watching this YouTube channel? Let me bring it back. So I have a different couple avenues that I've been thinking about taking, and to be honest, these first few videos, I'm probably just gonna do like a smorgasbord of everything to see what sticks. So two of my hobbies. One of them is gaming. As annoying as that is, I guess I do play video games, so I've contemplated. Sorry about my chair; it's very squeaky. I've contemplated streaming video games and seeing if that sticks. It's very competitive, very saturated. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do it, but hey, if I'm gonna play a video game, might as well just get the NVIDIA overlay going or OBS going and see if people are interested. So that's one thing. I think two of the others you can see in the background, my fish tank. I've contemplated doing something with fish, aquariums. I grew up down in Florida, so I love reefs. Obviously, that is, you can see at the freshwater fish tank, just by the green down on the substrate. So no coral in that thing, obviously, but I've contemplated doing some videos of that and how I clean it and how I set it up. How do you get started into fish keeping, and the husbandry of it all? And there's something called a nitrogen cycle that you have to kind of fight. So maybe something like that. Maybe if you all are interested in something like that, I'll look into doing that. One of the other things is astrophotography, and I've tried to figure this out because astrophotography is a weird hobby in terms of it is weird. But number one, you're obviously out at night, and I can't just have like a blinding light hitting my astro rig, because that will obviously ruin the photos. So I've contemplated maybe instructing not astrophotography per se, but astronomy, and then tying in my astrophotography with it. So what I mean by that is I might start doing some like 10 to 15 minute teachings on astronomy, high level. Obviously, I'm not an astrophysicist by any means, but I have been interested in astronomy and I've actively studied it day in and day out since I was about 8, maybe 9. I'm 32, so no joke. I'm pretty well versed in a few things. No math. I won't get into anything heavy math because again, I'm not an astrophysicist, and there's better channels for that. But I think aim to, if I do that, aim for the younger generations and teach them just the basics. I think that might be an interesting thing to do. I don't know how well that will cover in terms of how many people would be interested, but I can teach a few things with astronomy and with a gaming rig. Forgive me, I don't have it on, and I don't remember the name of the program, but there's a program that you can use that I would use that could kind of showcase different kind of studies, whether it's sheer galaxy size or planet size or how things move in space, et cetera, et cetera. And if I were to do something like that, it will be a lot less of this and a lot more screen involvement, so you guys aren't just sitting there listening to a lecture. So I think that's kind of actually where I've been aiming to avenue, just because I love astronomy. And I can take, obviously, well, not obviously, you guys don't know this, but I don't have a rig that's capable of getting high def photos or just photos in general of planets. But I could do, some more photos of nebulae and galaxies and things of that nature that I could show and share in conjunction with teaching. So I've contemplated doing that. And then probably one other that I've looked at doing is budgeting. So as a project manager of 5 years, I have a lot of experience with budgeting. And then we also budget in our daily lives, me and my wife. And so I could showcase, different budgeting techniques. And, excuse me, I'm pretty well versed in credit cards and how to maximize credit card points, how to not be in debt using credit cards, but, take advantage of using them. I know a lot of people are like, no credit cards. I'm actually the complete opposite, and I am debt free with credit cards. All of them are paid off. So if you are maybe interested in learning something like that, credit scores, increasing credit scores, getting out of the red to the green. I know that is a saturated market, but I can share information on that as well. And then again, in conjunction, budgeting and looking at your finances on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, and on a monthly basis to just, better prepare for life situations like this that I'm in now, where I don't have income and I'm kind of fighting for my life, so to speak. So you guys are prepared for that, because I don't know the exact percentage, but I know it's probably somewhere between 70, maybe to 85% of Americans are like living paycheck to paycheck. And so if something like this were to happen, people are SOL. And so being a PM of 5 years, having the professional certification, budgeting every day of my life, that is something that I'm very well versed in. And if you all are interested in, let me know. Ultimately, I'm probably going to dabble in a little of all of this at first, just to see, again, what sticks and what you all are interested in. If you see this video before I start kind of taking off, I encourage you to just leave a comment and let me know what you think, what you'd be interested in doing or seeing, and I would happily oblige, so long it's a topic that I know. But yeah, it's rough out here, y'all. It's defeating. I hope if anybody sees this that is unemployed, laid off recently, or recently graduated and you're trying to find a job, we're in it together. Again, we have professionals across all industries that are looking for work. I know, again, graduates are looking for work, and the economy sucks, the market sucks, and we just got to ride this thing out. So here is to YouTube. Here is to you all, hopefully finding something that I've said and finding an interest in it and supporting a YouTube channel that is starting. I might throw some links up for a webpage that I might build for this thing. Maybe a Ko-fi that I might build for this thing for supporting financially. Right now, None of that's set in stone. I'm just kind of speaking into a mic, looking down a lot. There is no script, by the way. I'm just super ADHD and I look down a lot. So sorry for that. But I'm not a professional videographer by any means. I do have a very, very good camera and a boom mic, but we will figure this thing out as we go. So hopefully you guys stick around. Let me know in the comments what you think. Again, I will start dabbling and sending some videos of different things, probably starting with some astrophotography, astronomy, and some teaching subjects there. But if you want to learn about budgeting or project management or scheduling or anything of that nature, construction, reading plans, let me know. Again, I did that on a day-to-day basis, so I'm very proficient at it and would love to share it. So again, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good day. Peace out until next time.